roughly 2 hours. um, so I am going to like hop right in, do some Ring Fit, and see how far we can get in 2 hours, right? Sounds super duper funsies. Alright, there we go. Oh, I need to turn this lamp on. It's dark. Ta-da! Is that better? Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, there we go. I forgot to turn the lamp on. Alright, I gotta stick my little Joy-Cons in their little doop-doops. Joy-Cons in the doop-doops. I make up my own words quite frequently. Uh-oh. Don't register before I even have you in the little thing. There it goes. Alright. And now I'm getting emails. What are they about? Okay, not important. Oh, what's up, Sunrose? Thanks for the host. Alright. Let's see. With only 2 hours, I think I'm going to stay in quick play because I don't want to get involved in the middle of a level and then have to run. So we'll start with some games. Games! Hit this button. There we go. So, pretty much anything I don't already have an S rank on, I think is probably... Oh, my Bluetooth is like crackling. Huh. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna have to get a better Bluetooth, I think. What's up, Sai? I woke you up, you're still in bed. Get up! Don't be lazy! Okay, so I don't have S ranks on most of these at this point. I have S rank on the Gluten Gallery. And that's like it. Let's play some Smackback. See how we can do. I wonder if I should try some of them on Novice and see if I can S rank it on Novice. Smackback. We gon' Smackback. Ah! You can't even do the tutorial.
Ready? Go!
Oh, I need to mute my TV. Oh my God.
Keeping your elbows at your sides, lift your upper body.
If I get closer, maybe my Bluetooth won't cut out so bad.
This will focus on your wrist. Awesome!
Smacking them robots! Smacking them! Smacking them!
Beautiful!
That wasn't so great. You're on World 11. Oh, it's starting to heat up. Oh, they try to hurt your attack and defense? That's crazy. Oh. Oh, I did better. I finally got an A rank on it. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Even people who are better at this kind of game than I did, I'm the one who has the A rank. Take that. I had my family over for Christmas, and my sister's boyfriend was going through playing some of these, and any of the ones that are really more video game like, he was just destroying my scores in. But I think I've pushed him off pretty much everything at this point, except this, because I can't do it right now. So, sadly. But actually, as soon as I'm done with this today, I go to the doctor for him to recheck my ankle. And I already know it's bad news. I already know, so I'm preparing myself for it. He's gonna tell me that I can't run the Baton Rouge Marathon. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend.
Ready? Go!
And part of me is like, do it anyway, but then I'm like, no, that's a bad idea. Like, it'll just put me out for the rest of the things I have scheduled. But this will be the first month in a year that I haven't run a marathon. So I'm super disappointed about that.
Hold the ring con at shoulder height and swing down.
Dang it.
Keep it up.
Alright. Like, I really wanted to keep it going for as long as I could. But I guess 12 marathons in 12 months is where it's gonna lie for now. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me if we wrap it. I can.
Good for working those upper arms.
He'll just tell me not to run it fast, maybe. I could accept that. Oh, that was a terrible plan. Oh, somehow it didn't count as me hitting that second one. I don't know how that didn't count. That should have counted. That was cheap. I am not doing so good today on this. Ah, I'm missing all my golds.
Nailed it.
Let me get these golds. Oh, I didn't get them. Oh, thank you for the bits, Sunrose. Did her status effects? Yes, I. Sounds like they add them in once the game gets a little further. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%ing this game is going to be tough. As a bad guy tried to tempt you with donuts. Oh, thank you, Sunrose. I will try to get better. It's hard for me to not do things that I shouldn't do. So I haven't run since December 24th. I'm very proud of myself for that. We're gonna do this and not suck quite as bad, hopefully. But if I'm gonna play games that are mostly, I have it tilted down because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do sets, but it's like, no, I'm not getting on the floor right now, so that's a little better.
Outstanding.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Good for working those upper arms.
All right, I need to not be impatient with this one. There we go. Whew, that was close. I almost hit that bomb.
This will target multiple. Good. Awesome.
Ah! Oh, got a bomb.
Awesome. Superb. Nailed it.
This is the furthest I've ever gotten. I've never passed that point before. I'm gonna run out of time though.
Bravo.
Ah, dang. Dang, dang, dang. Dang, dang. Okay, so 12-7 is my best so far. The missions for the minigames get ridiculous. Like avoiding the gold medals. Why would you ever want to avoid the gold medals? The gold medals are the best ones. Uh-oh, I forgot to plug these back in yesterday. Whoopsies. Might have to go grab a different set. Hope I have a different set. I might not. They might not be here. Let's see, there's that one that smacks robots. I find this one kind of difficult. I think probably because I'm impatient with it.
Ready? Go! Awesome work.
But I feel like you kind of like can't get your little person to move at the speed that you would like them to move in this.
Great.
Like, I feel like I try to step faster and she doesn't really go much faster. Ah, I missed one. Oh, I missed two. Dang it.
Target your abs with this.
Ah, no, not the bombs. Not the bombs! Okay, well, I did better than I've done before. What's up, Epic? Is there an end? I don't know if there's an end to that course, to be honest. Oh, I got... Okay. How many did I miss? Did I hit two bombs? Or just one? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's an end to that course. I could try to speedrun it and not collect stuff just to see how far it goes. We can totally do that. Let's see how far we can get in it not worrying about points. Like, I might not record it, but we'll do it.
Ready? Go!
Oh, I keep forgetting to mute my TV. Sorry, guys. I'll do that in a second. I said I wasn't going to get stuff. Hold on. Let me not get stuff.
This will target multiple muscles.
See how far we can get.
Awesome. Thrust downward to launch, but don't thrust too hard.
It tells you not to do it too hard, and it's like, you kind of have to, or it doesn't register. You have to, like, fling it. Why is it? It's not letting me. No, my Joy-Con died. No, no. Okay, let me go see if I have another set. Hold on. I'm dumb and I forgot to charge them. I left them in their little doodads and didn't charge them because I'm stupid. Oh, I'm gonna have to go into the menu and pair them, I think. Can it like auto pair? I don't know. There's not a home button. Hmm. Shoot. Haha, okay, there we go. Alright, now let me get the left one. I figured it out. It just wanted me to attach them to the main unit to get them to pair. Okay. Now hopefully these aren't low on battery. Pair, my children, pair! Sadly, I'm not going to remember what I was doing in Bootstrap when it died. I think I was about to get hit by a bomb. Oh, I avoided it. Yes!
Keep it up. Good. Outstanding. Great effort.
Okay, it does have an end. It does. Now we know. So now we have a new goal to actually make it to the end. Okay, so you have one that's stuck at 90%? Oh, interesting. Okay. One mission, finishing a stage within a certain number of steps. Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm really bad at the floating in the main stages. Alright, let me hook the other Joy-Cons onto the main dock there. Uh-oh, is that going to stop what I'm currently working on? Can I not? It won't let me have two sets of... It won't let me have two sets of Joy-Cons plugged in. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. Yes, it will. There it goes. Okay, cool. I was about to say, I wanted the other ones to charge while we do this. I'm new to this whole Nintendo Switch nonsense. Alright, so let's see if we can get some stuff and finish in time. This is really hard to finish, though. Because I still feel like I didn't have a ton of time left.
Ready?
Even not getting anything. Oh my god, thing, just let me go. Ah, see, it's stuff like that that makes you, like, way slower. No! Not the bombs! Not the bombs!
You're back with this one. Outstanding. Keep
Oh
it
no!
up.
Oh no! And then, like, waiting for the timing of these to be just right. Slows you down, too.
Press
Yeah, there's no way I'm making it. Forget about those! Get these instead!
Great effort.
I just spit on myself.
Awesome work.
I got too excited to spit on myself.
Fantastic. Nailed it. Awesome. Wow.
No! I'm already running out of time! No! No! Yeah, that was really hard to get to the end of. Rings hit Rosie round 2. I mean, whatever. I'll just keep recording until I push everybody else completely off the list. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get tired of it. Now that I know it has a definitive end, I want to get there. But also with some points.
Ready? Go!
Oh, I keep forgetting to mute the TV, guys. I think that's interfering with Bluetooth. A tidbit.
Good. Press down to launch, but don't press too hard. Keep it up. Awesome work.
Trying not to jump too high, I think, is a huge piece of it for me. It's a time saver.
This will target multiple muscles.
Like that. See, I wasted some time right there. Forget those. I don't have time for their nonsense.
Superb! Wow! Fantastic!
Yeah, I don't know
Amazing!
how you're supposed to get, like, a high score and make it all the way to the end.
Whoa!
Yep. Run the board. Okay, but I finally got an A rank. I'll take that. I'll take it. Let's see. There are a few people on some of these. But I just, like, there's one at the very bottom. It's like, should I play one more time just so I have the whole board? Oh, okay. Now I'll mute this. Hold on. Come on. There it goes. Let's see. I wonder what you have to do to get an S rank on Squadry Wheel. I wonder if it's 95 or above. Let's play some of this. This game is ridiculously hard because of the re-expanding clay. So I haven't quite figured out what the strategy is.
Ready? Go!
Okay, so I'm gonna start at the bottom.
This will focus on working your legs. Press in on the ring con as you breathe out.
Figure if I make it a little smaller, whoops, that was not where I wanted to press. Then when it re-expands, That is so outrageously difficult. I made it way too small. I was thinking it would re-expand a little faster than it did. Oh, here, I'll push that rank C off, though. Yeah, Pixel Crash, sorry. And good morning. It's the Bluetooth. I think I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna keep playing games like this, suck it up and buy a grown-up mic. Maybe grab one of those Blue Yetis or something. Because if I use the one attached to my headphones, you guys like can't hear me at all because I can only get it like, I don't know, 5 feet from me. It's got a really short cord, I guess. But we're gonna squattery wheel again. We're gonna see what we can do. But yeah, so I have to hook it up to the Bluetooth, and I think it might just be if I get too far from the Bluetooth, it gets mad. So, but it's just a cheap little Bluetooth dongle.
Ready? Go!
All right.
Focus on your chest muscles and press in. Imagine holding something in your arm.
See how fast it expands? I swear. Like, stop expanding, Close. Stop it. Stop it. But now it's like, now I took too much off. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, here, let me get the very bottom. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. We'll see what happens. Okay, I did. Oh, that was the A rank. That's the difference. Oh, no, okay. No, it's still just A rank. Okay. I'm guessing it's 95. But I did 1 point better. I did 1 point better. What's up, Matt? How you doing today? A snowball? Channel the Swayze. The Swayze. Alright, let's see. I wonder what an S rank on this is. I wonder if it's 30,000 points. Like, I feel like I have to be getting pretty close to it. Because it is insanely tiring. Yes, I can shoot. I wish there was an easy way to skip the tutorial. Okay. Because it tells you every single time, and it's like, okay, why not just remember that I've done this before?
Outstanding!
Mind you, I tend to just be like, I'm just gonna keep shooting. I'm just gonna shoot like a crazy person. But if you get the gold ones, it breaks all of them, so you gotta get the gold ones. There's a gold one, there's a gold one. Get that gold one.
Good. Great effort. Superb! Wow! Wonderful!
Yeah, I think my arms are still tired from doing this the other day. Oh, but I got over. Yes, I got the S rank. We did it. And it must be 30 or 32 is the cutoff. We did it. We did so good. Making our arms nice and tired, but we did good. Oh no, Pixel, your TV still hasn't gotten there? And you're sick? Oh, no. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. You ready to go home, Matt? I mean, this has been a week. So when I'm like, oh, I have 2 hours and nobody's bothering me, I'm like, I'm gonna go play games. Gonna go play games. Goodbye. Alright. Oh my god, this one's arms too, but we're totally gonna do it right in a row. See if we can't squish some robots. Squish them. I hope your TV shows up and you feel better and you can get your setup all finished, Pixel. Be mad, like, bring me my TV. Why didn't it hear yet? It's y'all's fault I'm sick. I'm blaming you.
Ready? Go! Awesome. Focus on your chest, not just your hands. Press it.
Dang, I missed that old one.
Press in on the ring card as you breathe out. Keep it up.
I'm trying to do it slow and not just go nuts, which is how I usually play. I'm usually just like, oh! I'm trying to have some strategy today.
Great effort.
Okay, so not as good as I've done before. You got your internet back? Glad you got your internet back. But yeah, absolutely. Since I couldn't stream yesterday, I was like, you know what? Because yesterday I was going to play Cuphead. So I'll probably do that tonight. So this is, I guess, technically my Thirsty Thursday stream. Working out makes you thirsty. I don't know. Cuphead's starting to get really, really hard, so maybe it drives me to drink. Who knows? maybe Cuphead makes me thirsty. I don't think I'll ever get an S rank on this, but let's try it again. I'm really bad at this game. Maybe I should play it on novice so I can get good. Get good!
Ready? Go! This will focus on your wrist. Keep your lower body completely still. Superb!
I was doing so good. Then I got off time.
Fantastic!
Oh, that's sad. I didn't do as good as I did last time. I was so focused, I was doing so good. And then I just lost it. Exactly, you gotta stay hydrated. Absolutely, this is definitely the Thirsty Thursday stream. Usually I have 3 cups of water because I stream this for 3 or 4 hours. Since I only have 2 hours today, I only have 2 cups of water. So, alright, is there anything I don't have A or S rank in other than that last one, which I cannot participate in right now? It's 12:40. Okay. Nope, I even have an A rank in that, technically. Okay, so let's back out of the mini games. I think I have time for one of the main levels, and then we'll do some sets after that. I like music in this game. Catchy. Yeah, I find the difficulty levels in this kind of interesting. Sunrose, if you're still there, how do you feel about it? Because I have mine turned up to 29. I don't know what the max is. So do you know what the maximum like difficulty level is? A shining jewel from the heavens. We must retrieve it. We must make it ours. Okay, wait. Do I not have anything going on in this world? Where's the map? Oh, I must have been checking this world to see if I had something. Yeah, see, that one's 90% clear, so I must have to wait. That's the one we were talking about. Because everything else is 100%. So now we gotta go here. Let's go there. What have we got? It never wants to navigate the map nicely with the ring itself. What is that? It's a warp point. Okay, well, let's finish this level and worry about the warp point for next time. The Sparta treasury. Every time they say Sparta, I have to. At least the first time. This is Sparta. They're running away from the monsters. You call yourself a Spartan. Spartan. This is Sparta. Alright, here we go. We gotta shoot this door. Uh-oh, I need to reset my aim. Or I can just turn sideways. That's fine too. Okay, I can't really high knees it right now. I have to do it real slow. What is that? Can I? Oh, that's a power. They're using his power. This is gonna be a tough battle. They're using his powers. Alright, what do we have? I didn't even think to check. Oh, no more vocals, please. I did so many of those the other day. So many. Let's see, I guess it would have been Tuesday. I did like a million D vocals. A million D. See, even my thing is like crinkling. This Bluetooth sucks. I need a better dongle. I mean, it's this teeny tiny little bitty dongle, so I'm guessing it doesn't have a lot of like power, signal, whatever. I don't know. If I got one that had a little antenna thing on it, it might be better. Is that a thing? Or a little Bluetooth doodads? Or maybe I could get an internal one. I don't know if those are any better. Yeah, it's interesting that it's like cutting in and out so bad. But coming here doesn't seem to make a difference. So it's not that the TV's blocking it. Pick up that pace.
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's
I will shoot this guy. In his face.
Nice.
I wish I did like little fist arrows that punched out at them instead of just the ones from the ceiling. I think it would be funnier if they were arrow style.
Okay. Wonderful. Great. Well done. Fantastic.
When I finish this set, I'm gonna move my cell phone. I wonder if my cell phone interferes with it. Because it does seem worse than usual.
Good job. Fantastic. Okay.
I guess that's what happens when you have a room full of electronics, all emitting all kinds of stuff. Random interferences. Did you know that your microwave can mess with your 2G signal depending on what kind of microwave you have? Isn't that insane? Like, I couldn't figure out why the TV that I have on downstairs kept randomly stopping, and I'm like, what's wrong with the internet? Here, I'll move myself under here. And it was the microwave. It's the freaking microwave. And I finally like noticed the pattern. And I was like, I'm insane. This is insane. There's no way this is it. It's a coincidence. And I talked to somebody about it, and they're like, no, look at like the wattage and some other stuff on your microwave, and if it's, you know, X, Y, or Z, it actually can interfere with your Q signal. So I was not crazy. It's true. This one hits them all, and it's got an attack power of 50. That only hits one, so we'll go ahead and do the ones that hit them all first. Let's plank these dudes. And since now we're playing this, I need to fix this a tad. Plank. Can you see my floor? Alright, you can see my floor now. Now we good. Oh, except it's a little... Alright.
Okay, let's move. Try this to work your core. Yes! Yes! Amazing! Fantastic! Keep it up! Great! Nicely done! Well done! Amazing! All right! Wonderful! Very nice! Perfect! Yes! Yes! Amazing! Great! 20 more! Okay! Amazing! Excellent! Sharp! Neat! Nicely done! Great! Excellent! Great! Keep it up! Fine! Increase your pace! Okay! Very nice! Nice! All right! 10 more! Good job! Well done! Okay! Good! Good! Fantastic! 5! Come on! 3! Okay! Nice! One left! Okay! You stand up. No need to rush, though.
Oh god. Okay, we killed one of them. So that's something.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
He can't kick through my abs of steel.
Select a skill.
Okay, so... do I have anything else that targets multiple? The standing twist, but it's low. We're gonna do it anyway.
Standing twist.
Just to see if maybe we can take out that little dude.
Right, left, 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 right, left. Open your chest up and stand straight. Left, right, left. 30 more. Left, halfway there. Right, left, right, left, right. 20 more. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 10 more.
But yeah, this weekend I'm gonna rearrange this room, or possibly switch my stuff into a different room to get myself a better setup for playing this. And I think I'm probably gonna end up buying Just Dance as well. I haven't watched anyone play it yet, so I need to watch somebody play it to see if I'll be interested. But I've been told it's a lot of fun. So I'm kind of like, maybe I should. Oh, he's weak for this one. Do I have a smoothie that improves that? I do not. Alright. Oh, my arms are so tired, but we're gonna bow pull anyway.
Bow pull.
We're gonna bow pull anyway. I'm doing it the opposite first,
Okay, let's go.
because my right arm is much more tired than my left.
Nice. Awesome. Good job.
And then I'll catch up with you guys once I'm done
Fantastic.
with this set of bow pulls. Or maybe I'll stop halfway and catch up with you. I don't know.
Nice.
See how my arms go.
Fine work. Fantastic. Yes. Yes. Great. All right. Good job.
I don't know what advantage it really gives you against him, but it doesn't seem to be all that much.
Well done.
Okay, but we killed that little dude. And hopefully this set will get this dude to halfway, but
Excellent.
I kind of doubt it. We're gonna have to drink a smoothie after he attacks us.
Let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Neat. Well done. Fine work. Keep it up.
Whew.
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's move. Hold it away from your face to aim. Nice. Fantastic. Nice. Sharp.
Yeah, I don't even think this is gonna get him halfway. Oh my goodness. This guy is a bullet sponge. I probably need to go buy some new clothes. It's funny to me that your clothes are like part of your defense and your power. It's a cute idea, but it is very funny. It's like, look at my even shorter workout shorts. Now I'm more powerful.
Very nice.
I mean, honestly, like, as a runner,
Keep it up.
I'm very picky about what I wear for competition.
Fine work.
And sometimes less is more, but other times it is not. And there are a few athletic clothing brand companies
Awesome.
that essentially want you to run in either a bikini or
Okay. Very
like
nice.
boy shorts underpants.
Good job.
And the
Yes.
bikini ones actually aren't so
Good.
bad,
Stay
but the boy
close.
shorts they ride up, and it's like, you don't want stuff riding up while you're
You can
running.
feel it in your
It's not
stomach when you
cool.
stretch your arms.
It's not good. It's like nothing like running and picking a wedgie at the same time. Like.
Careful. You don't have many
All right,
hearts
so let's
left.
drink a smoothie. We'll take one of these, and then let's warrior one this dude. It has a pretty high attack power. Oh, I said I was gonna catch up with y'all. I'll catch up with y'all while it does this. Sunrose, most women have relatively low upper body strength. You know, I feel like having little tiny baby stick arms has been something that women strive um, for kind of a long time. And I have never had little tiny stick arms. I never will have little tiny stick arms. Uh, but I feel like women having fit upper bodies is finally starting to be accepted. $4 liters? Am I reading that right? 4 liters of orange juice? That's a lot of orange juice. Please tell me I'm reading that wrong. What is my friend code? That is an excellent question, Sunrose. You guys will have to tell me how to pull it up because I have no idea. You have a Yeti, you don't use Epic? Yeah, we can talk about that. I gotta figure out if that's even the right kind of thing that I need. Like, I need something that's gonna pick me up, but also not pick up every single little sound. Like, I I don't know anything about microphones, so I'm gonna have to talk to all of you folks that know a lot more about it than I do. Oh, you can send points as gifts? That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's cool. Bluetooth in general sucks. Oh, interesting. The Joy-Cons might be messing with it. Interesting. You think Just Dance is fun, Sunrise? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up picking it up relatively soon. String Bikini is maximum defense. It is Pixel Crash. It is. But if I dress like my character, I'll get kicked off Twitch. The TV will be in tomorrow morning. Yay! At least you know. At least you know. Who cares what society says? Exactly. 4 liters of OJ. Oh my goodness gracious, I think I would die if I drank 4 liters of OJ. Click on the home button, check the profile page, and profile. Okay, here we go. Home button, profile, and then profile. There it is. There's my friend code, everybody. Be my friend. Be my friend. I want you all to be my friends. Yeah, it absolutely does. So I will leave this here for another moment so you can screen cap it and add me in later. Alright. Did you get it, Sunrise? What was that sound? Oh, okay. Yay, you got it. Alright, I will do that when I'm done here now. Go back into this. Ta-da! Okay. We did a thing. A gallon of Arnold Palmer or green tea daily? Oh my goodness gracious, no. I can drink that much water. I cannot drink that much of, and I can drink that much coffee. I bet you I can drink a gallon of coffee. I bet I could. But those are probably the only 2 things I could drink a gallon of. If I'm sick, I can definitely drink a gallon of hot tea.
Perfect. Lower a little more. Lengthen your back, keeping your upper body vertical.
Yeah, this does like no damage to this dude, even though it's like my highest damage item. I really wish it would let you have more of your moves in your list at a time.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
And the other thing I think I'm going to have to do, because my walls and my carpet are both beige, and I am beige, I think I need to paint the walls so that I'm not washed out so bad for stuff like this. So I gotta figure out what color, like, first of all, how I'm gonna re-rank the room is the big thing. Or if I'm gonna move my stuff into a different room. And then I will have to paint said room, because all of the rooms in my house are the same color. My last house, I repainted every single room, almost all of the ceilings, every single piece of trim in the entire house, and I remodeled one of the bathrooms. So when I moved into this house, I was like, I'm getting a house that I don't need to do anything at all. It's got an unoffensive color on the wall, like everything. I was like, I'm not doing anything.
Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. This movement targets your core.
Okay, well, we've got him to half at this point. But yeah, this dude is just a bullet sponge. If you get really good extension to the top on chair pose, like here, you can really feel it in your obliques and your glutes, and it's amazing. Mind you, part of that is because I've been playing this so much, and it's like the same few moves over and over and over. Probably still just sore from Tuesday. But I do appreciate that, like, even though I get sore from this, it's not the same kind of sore as doing it with weights at the gym. Like, I had a leg day, I guess it was mid-November, that I think in the total of the workout I did 300 squats, most of which were weighted, and walking down and upstairs the next day, it was just like, somebody please cure me now. Like, I can't do it anymore. I live on whatever floor I'm on and I'm never moving again. And I've been using the exact same brand and style of running shoes since my May marathon. I've got 3 pairs of them at this point. So I have to bring one of them with me to the doctor today so they can determine if it's the shoes that caused the Achilles issue. But I'm like, I've run 6 or 7 marathons in that style of shoe, and it didn't happen until the most recent one. So I'm like, I don't think it's the shoes. But I guess it's always possible. Where did he get more minions? Where? Where did he get more minions? What's up, hero? You'll have to tell me how the sending points thing works, Sunrise. I didn't even know you could do that. But thank you. That much water would give you acid reflux. Yeah. It can if you drink way too much of it, because if you ate something acidic, that's all it takes. OJ, water, and sushi. OJ and sushi is an interesting combo, Pixel. Interesting combo. Absolutely hero. This game is super duper fun. It's worth it. I'm very happy. You can get more slots in the skill tree. Good. I want more slots. Good grief. Ridiculous. You're 5'11" and 145 to 150. You're pretty tall though. So you have to hit level 40. Oh. Oh, you're tall as well, Sunrose. 5'10". You are tall. I'm so freaking short. I would like to lose about 10 pounds before I get back into my short run season. But I kind of, because I was running a marathon every month last year, I kind of skipped over, like, my running actually having seasons. So I stayed the same pretty much all year. Acid reflux does suck, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Pixel's super tall. You're 6'2". Good lord! But yeah, that does sound awful. I hope you're able to get, like, have it well controlled at the very least. Yeah, I would panic. But it's not even like your throat is closing. It's that it doesn't close in that case, so that the acid can very easily come up. I know a few people who have a similar problem. I also know a few people who had to get their esophagus stretched because they had the opposite problem and it would close. But tomato products, interesting. I guess it's just all that acid. So even though it's just that the acid is coming up, it still feels like it's closing and you can't breathe. That sounds awful. Oh, interesting. You can send yourself points to your own profile. Cool. You had to learn to jump epic. Well, I bet you can still jump better than my 5'3" self. So enjoy that. With shoes on, I get to claim 5'4". I'm just saying. Oh my god, you guys are not old. Good grief. I just turned 31. We're not old. We're young. But if you guys want to say you're old, I'll start calling you all Grandpa, since you're all older than me. Okay, Grandma. um. Oh my God, my arms are so tired. That targets 3. Which shakes do I have? I have a shake that does blue attack power and a shake that does attack power. Do I want blue or... Because I have 2 of those. And only... Oh, and 1 blue and it's not even ready. Oh my God, alright, we'll bow pull again. Gotta prepare my arms for this. My left arm's pretty alright. It's my right arm that gets upset. Alright. Shoot him in the face. Actually, I'm gonna do this side first. It doesn't really seem to care what side you do first. Smack him. Smack him in the head. I think you're absolutely right. I think it was Pixel that said that the Joy-Cons were interfering. I notice it the worst when I'm holding the Joy-Con up like this. It's in between my headphones and... Yeah, I think it might be the Joy-Con. I think you might be right about that. And you know what? This set of Joy-Cons is worse than the newer set. I wonder if that's something to do with it. Because I know that these are like original from the very first round of the ones that had all the weird problems. So, which has supposedly been fixed in these, supposedly. When they got their little custom blue cases put on them. But I think they're blue. They might technically be green. I don't know. I'm not the one who did it.
Okay, let's switch sides.
But also it has the buttons, and then you can get a kit to switch it with D-pads for the left-hand side. So this has a D-pad on the left-hand side. Which, I have to say, when I got my new one, it was weird for a while for it to not be a D-pad. Because I like to play Tetris. I like to play Tetris 99. It's like, it's a guilty pleasure. So I just sit on the couch and be like, I have 30 minutes, I'm gonna play a whole bunch of Tetris. I do notice that if I get myself involved in some random conversation, like, I know technically I'm talking at you guys because I can't read chat, but if I find something to talk about, this goes by. When my arms are tired, it goes by faster if I talk. Pro strat. Distract yourself. Oh my God, we got him. He gonna die soon. Oh no, all 3 of them are gonna hit me. Aw, crap, I might die. Oh good, he didn't do any damage. Okay, we'll be fine. Even if he does a whole heart worth, we're okay. Alright, but we need to drink a shit. Do I want 2 or just 1? Let me look at their health. Whatever, let me go on ahead and just get 2. Or, you know what, these are so much cheaper and easier to make. Oh, whatever. I'll have to go make some more smoothies after this. Okay, this targets all 3. This targets all 3. We're gonna do this first. Suck in them abs for this. Suck them in. As they used to yell at us in dance. Navel to spine. Head up, chest up, navel to spine. Oh, this is not doing a ton of damage to him, but it's definitely notable. my god.
Keep squeezing.
So I think how tightly you squeeze it matters. I think they do less damage the tighter you squeeze. But I could be wrong, maybe it's always the
Take a
same.
break if you need to.
Dude, this has pretty good attack power, but I would like something that targets all three. So we're gonna plank at him. And if this doesn't take him out, this is good. As long as I hold this up, I can catch up with y'all. You're 40 and you don't think you look at getting back in shape has been a priority? Sometimes I feel like I look older than I am, and other times I feel like I look a lot younger than I am. And sometimes it's just whoever is looking at me. Like when I was 19 and my sister was 24, a whole bunch of people thought I was older than she was. But now, a lot of times, like, I feel like I rarely get carded these days. But every once in a while, someone will just look at me funny and be like, wait a minute, how old are you? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not like 20, sorry. Sorry. You're 27. You're a 27-year-old, 90-year-old hero. I like to believe that I'm still 22 in my heart somewhere. I do have Puyo Puyo Tetris. I do. Oh, you added me? Okay. That game is super fun, but I have not played it in a very long time. Oh, I don't remember what system I have Puyo Puyo Tetris on, though. But I do have both individually Puyo and Tetris. You can't Puyo to save your life. Oh, Epic, I'll play you in Puyo. I'm actually okay at it. But I'm actually bad at doing the garbage dumping, I do have to say. Because I tend to just try to keep my board clear instead of dump garbage. And if I play against a friend who is good at dumping garbage, like I got taken out in a tournament because I didn't dump garbage on a friend, and he buried me in garbage in like the first 2 rounds. So you haven't even touched 8 games you got for the holiday. That's a good problem to have, though. Thinking of games that are a decent workout. I kind of want to get myself an Xbox Connect and start collecting those games, and play some of those. But I don't have anything for that, so it would be starting from scratch. Um, no one's ever called you older than you look. God, Epic, you look like you're about 50. No, I'm kidding. When you have a beard, you look 35. When you shave, you look 16. Hero, I think when you have a beard, you look like, I don't think it makes you look that much older. Um, so, but you definitely do look younger without it. I think you look 20 without it, and probably 30 with it at most. You refuse to get a Connect out of principle. Why is that? Tetris Attack. Well, yeah, we'll have to look at them. And I'm teasing you. Embrace the PSVR. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, though, you know? I mean, gaming is an expensive hobby, but says the person who has spent way more running than I've ever spent on gaming. Come on, thing. Register.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's move. Target your abs with this. Yes! Yes! Fantastic! All right! Excellent! Okay! Amazing! Good job! Awesome! Excellent! Keep it up! Nice! Fantastic! Very nice! Amazing!
This is a really long battle.
Great! 20 more!
Oh, I beat him. I was like, why isn't it registering?
Keep it up!
Well, there we go. Ta-da! Oh, I get some thigh pressing. Yeah. Oh, that has really high attack power. Yeah, we could put that on knee lift. It's probably better for me anyway.
Now
Victory pose time!
into experience points with a victory pose.
Come on, I'm already squatting. I'm already squatting. Oh, doesn't want me to squat yet. Hurry up!
But don't overextend.
I know how to do this game. Yeah, that one boss battle took like 15 minutes. Actively, like obviously stopping to chat and stuff like that. It'd take a little longer, but just smack him in the face for 15 full minutes. River rowing! We can run on water now. Young Padawan. You must learn to harness the force of the rain.
I feel my power returning.
He just like yells rowing. Rowing! I was supposed to go rowing this morning and I did not. But not this kind of rowing. This kind of rowing. That's my ace. Who are you? Alright, we're getting the Shining Jewel, and then we can go after the bad guy. So I don't, we're gonna hit finish for today on this part of the game, and do some sets instead. Because I think if I start another level, I'll run out of time. 600 standing twists, 300 bow pulls, 600 knee lifts. This is actually true. Focus on your muscles. Come on, thing. Ah, no. Focus on your muscles. Focus. It is absolutely true, especially with the side ones. If you want to bring your waist in, really, really, really focus. Then sometimes you'll notice you actually get bigger before you get smaller because you're building the muscle up underneath whatever fat exists. But once that muscle starts to get built up, you'll start melting the fat right off. But that is super frustrating when you know you've got like higher muscle percentage and lower body fat percentage, but you either got bigger or you stayed the same size. It can be really frustrating, but add more cardio in and then bam, you'll be like, dang, where were these muscles? They were here the whole time. What set should we do? You're missing one more power from the ring, his flying. You can't seem to go down, you're stuck at 180. You might just need a bit of a system shop. Oh, thank you for the follow, Onitsuka. What's up, Hypo? You can only hang out for a little bit. I am only on for another 45 minutes as well, so I feel ya. Oh, okay. Gosh, Epic, not keeping your name consistent everywhere. God. Yeah, Sunrose, if you hit a plateau sometimes, maybe a rotation in either your workout or in your meals can help a lot. Swimming is your main exercise. Swimming is wonderful. I love swimming. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Exactly, Hero. Your muscles are very well protected. I am trying to get my swimming speed up a tad. I want, so my current mile time is right at like 31 minutes. I want to get it under 30 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Studying the menus when eating out as little as possible, cooking at home, and I mean like, not microwaving stuff. I mean, making your own food so you know exactly what's in it. People, like, I have some friends who think I'm crazy, but I measure pretty much everything. And when I'm making, let's say I want to make a lasagna. All of the ingredients I have a little chart. Like you can do it in Excel or whatever system you like to use. You can put in all of the nutritional information, add it all together, and then divide it by number of servings so that you always know exactly what you're eating. And then just save it somewhere so you only ever have to do it once for each thing you make. Like, okay, we did that one the other day, we did that one the other day. I think the one they call Abset is better than the one they call Corset. So let's do the Abset. I love the noises the robots make. Ah, beep, 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 boop, beep.
Check, check.
It's so cute. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know why I like that so much. It's funny.
Okay, let's go. As you breathe out, pull your knees toward you. Very nice. Okay. Nice. Fantastic. Yes. Yes. Neat. Awesome. Well done. Okay. Nicely done. Neat. Keep it up. All right. 5. Nice. Fine work. 3. Great. Amazing. Excellent. Excellent. One left. Wait. Okay, let's move. It's difficult, but it can feel really good. Great. Good job. Sharp. Great. Amazing. Very nice. 10 more. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Fine work. Wonderful. Nice. Amazing. All right. 5. Well done. Awesome. Good. 3. Okay. Wonderful. Fantastic. Nice. One left.
It doesn't want to register.
Seated ring raise. Raise and lower your arms. Raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up. Try this to work your core. Raise up, 20 more. Halfway there. Lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up. 10 more. Lower down, raise up, lower down. 5. Raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down. You made it! Leg raise.
It's interesting. If I flex my leg,
Okay, let's
it
move.
gets mad.
Exhale as you raise your legs. Excellent! Perfect! Neat! Fantastic! Yes! Yes! Good job!
It really wants you to tap hard.
Fantastic! Excellent! Very nice!
But I think it's interesting that it has you try to do leg raises with your upper body lifted.
Well done! Sharp!
I think you get better
Right.
targeting
5.
if you put your shoulders on the
Yes!
floor.
Yes! Keep it up! Nice!
Or at least
3.
I feel like it benefits me more.
Okay! Perfect! Neat! One left! Nice! You made it! Leg scissors. Cross your legs firmly. Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno.
Yeah, this one is way better than the core set that they have on there. Uh-oh, what did I miss? You just eat whatever? Yeah, you're lucky, Epic. Not everybody gets to do that. I know a few people who gave up microwaves. So I don't think you're crazy, Pixel. I do have to say I love the Bird's Eye, what do they call them? Protein blends veggie packs. If you don't have time, they're amazing. Oh, I didn't know you could do that on MyFitnessPal. Is that on the free version, Hero? Because I use MyFitnessPal for food tracking. I didn't know you could do recipe creation on there, though. Yeah. Oh, work pays for lunch, Epic? Okay. I forgive you on that one. I was going to say, if you make your own lunch, you spend a lot less money. But if they pay for it, I mean... Oh, absolutely. Working nights makes food exceptionally difficult, Pixel. I feel you on that. Yeah, meal prep is great, and I should do even more of it than I already do. But I do get a little lazy with it sometimes. Sometimes the best you can do is one healthy meal a day, Pixel. The other thing is sometimes some of the meal replacement shake type things or protein bars or anything like that. Yeah, they're processed, so they're not the healthiest, but they're going to be better than dropping in for fast food. No, it wouldn't, Hero. It has different difficulties for everybody, and it's great for everybody. So you would just need to use it for whatever you need to use it for. Like, has him raise his legs like half of what I was doing. Yeah, some of the instructionals aren't quite right, in my opinion. But, I don't know. I guess I'm ridiculous. I don't know. Makes you want to play Spark. I have no idea what Spark is, Pixel. Not gonna lie to you about that. I don't know what that is. What are we doing? Oh, this one. Yay, lay on the floor! Laying on the floor is comfy! I'm sorry if you hear a loud clunking sound. I have snapping syndrome in my left hip. I've been working on it, but it doesn't seem to be getting me fit. It's from an injury. From, I guess, that would be 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago now. I think in February it'll be 8 years. Let's see. Or will it be 7 years? Something like that. Sit on the floor and raise your legs. Oh, okay. I've got to rotate away from you guys for this one. I call this one... I like to laugh that it's like, this one is for ladies. This must be what it feels like to have a kid. Like a bunch of doctors just all up in your business. Oh, it's not giving me any points, so I wonder why. Because I'm laughing at it, so it's not giving me any points. Huh. Oh, it must just not be reading my controller. It's like, you missed all of them! I did not! That's why I gotta rearrange the room. I've gotta get everything closer. I gotta, like, rotate everything so it can be closer. What do you want from me, game? I wonder if I need to reset the controller. Or scoot. Here, what if I rotate? Ah, ah, ah! There we go, there we go. There we go, we got it.
Slowly return to the starting position. Then lowered. Make sure your feet and back don't touch the floor.
Let's see how much points we lost from the pose I like to laugh at. Yeah, we lost a pretty significant number of points from that. All right. So we definitely have time for at least one more set. Oh, okay, yes, you did. You did mention that game. Racquetball mixed with dodgeball mixed with Tron. That does sound amazing. The baby popper exercise. Yeah, yeah, we definitely need a funny name for it because I'm just like, excuse me while I rotate away so I don't get kicked off of Twitch for doing this. What's up, Husky? This is the last time you randomly come to stream. Yeah, you walked in at just the right moment. The robot is flexing its claws. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, Pixel. Now I'm almost gonna. Now next time I'm doing that set, I'm gonna be staring at it. So I'm gonna have to play it off stream so I can actually see it while I do it. To see that. Let's see what's in their waist set. How much you want to bet? It's got way more crossover than an ought to. Alright, most of them are standing, so we're gonna adjust upward. We don't adjust. I'm gonna fix my pants. See, that's the thing about shorts, they ride it up, man.
Okay, let's go.
Down to the left.
Good job.
Down to the right. Crisscross.
Fantastic.
Everybody clap your hands.
Very nice. Keep it up. Yes. Yes. Sharp. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Excellent. Amazing. Okay. Neat. Awesome.
Does anybody know,
Great.
is there a fitness category on Twitch?
Well done.
Because aside from just playing this and getting Just Dance and possibly starting to build a collection of some other fitness games, I'd actually like to do some at-home fitness circuits.
Right on. Excellent.
To kind of show you guys the kinds of things you can go do at home with little to no equipment and give you no excuses. No excuses. But it's like I'm guessing if there's not a fitness category, I'd have to do it under just chatting.
Okay, let's go. This will focus on your weight. All right. Nice.
Did I return too fast then?
Great. Wonderful.
Huh. It's not really registering quite right, I don't think.
Neat.
Oh, it wants you to return quickly. That's weird. In the main game, it wants you to return slow.
Okay. 3. Excellent. Fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent. One left. Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs. Okay, let's go. Drop your hips. Also work your lower body.
But yeah, I'd say if you already own a Switch,
Nice.
this game is absolutely worth the what? I think sticker price is $80. Worth it.
Good job. Fantastic. 3. All right.
And actually,
Nice.
I was sharing a Switch with a friend.
Amazing.
I did not have one of my own.
Nice.
And for my birthday, I told my family, I was like, I want all of you to pitch together and get me this one thing. I don't want anything else. So I got my own Switch for my birthday.
Okay, let's go. Lower your body so it's parallel to the floor. Well done. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Sharp. Great.
And this game was part of the reason. Because I wanted to play it more. I'm losing my headphones here. Because I wanted to play it more.
Yes.
but only having the Switch a couple days a week
Amazing.
available to me
Excellent. All right.
really meant that I couldn't play very much.
Nice. Okay. 3. Fine work. Sharp. Very nice. Nicely done. 1 left. Flawless. Standing twist.
We gotta do the twist, y'all.
Twist. Right. Left.
Really, really squeeze your glutes and your core for this.
Right. Left. Right. Left. Keep the center of your body from wobbling. Left. Right. 20 more. Halfway
The
there.
tighter all that is, the more benefit you're actually going to get from this.
Left.
I know a lot of people like to complain about this one. It feels like they're not doing anything. It feels like you're not doing anything at all.
Left.
You're not squeezing your core and your glutes enough.
Right. Left. Right. Nice move.
Oh, we get to do the shimmy, shimmy, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, y'all. Come on, thing, register.
Shake your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2. If you're not
Getting ready to go to the
standing,
club.
raise your arm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 10 more.
And try to keep your core tight for this as well. Don't let your
You made it.
don't let your hips go backwards.
Russian twist.
It's hard not to do that. It's really hard not to do that. I struggle with that a lot myself. Russian twists are my favorite. I love them. Come on.
Twist. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left.
Russian twists are so good for you.
Right. 20 more.
They're great for your core.
Right.
They're great for your waist.
Left.
They're great for your balance. They're great for everything.
10 more. Left. Right. Left.
You
5.
can do them with weights.
Left.
You can do them without weights.
You made it.
Just do them.
Fan pose.
Alright, I will catch up with y'all real quick. Take it back now, y'all. Too hot this time. You just want me to hop around? Tell you what, as soon as my ankle is better, I will be hopping all over the place on this stream. An 80s aerobic stream, I can do that. I did take aerobic dance for quite a while. Okay, there is a sports and fitness category. Awesome, thanks for checking that for me, DML. Your VR is all set up, you just need the TV. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. You're debating mounting it to the wall. I mean, just make sure you're not going to run into it if you're playing alone. Oh, because I find that very disorienting when I think I'm actually still in the same spot I started, and yet somehow I moved. It's weird. It's super weird. Jump rope is great for you, Hero. So keep jump roping. You suck at lifting, Sunrose. There's only one way to get good at lifting, and that's to start. Most people I know who lift tend to lift too heavy too quickly. Instead of really getting their form perfected. Form over weight is way more important. So don't feel bad if you're using light weights. And eventually one day you'll pick up a slightly heavier one and be like, this is fine. And sometimes from day to day it differs. Sometimes I'll do an upper body workout and I'll be fine using 15s or 20s. And other days I'm so like, I'm like, nope, it's 10s today. It's 10s. And I have a girlfriend who, it pretty much doesn't matter what we're doing. She doesn't use over, 5 to 8 pounds for anything. It's just the difference, you know? It's one of those, it's like, depending on how much upper body stuff you end up doing in daily life without even realizing it. Like, I've always been a person who never sits still. I pick up and move furniture on my own, so I've always had slightly above average upper body strength for for a woman my size. But until I started lifting, because it's different when you're isolating a muscle. So like when I first started, God forbid I was gonna do a regular push-up. That wasn't gonna happen. But now I'm pretty decent at push-ups. I can do a few pull-ups unassisted, stuff like that. Like, you gain it over time. It takes a while to get there. And the sad truth of it is, upper body wise, men have a huge advantage. They build upper body so much more easily in a lot of ways. And I mean, they start out with more. The joys of testosterone. Because I know a few dudes who never work out, like ever, and they could walk into the gym and do just as much, if not more weight than I can. Even though I work out constantly. At least 4 days a week. Most weeks.
Perfect. Lower a little more. It's okay to lower your leg if it's too hard. Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
So yeah, so don't let having a weak upper body dissuade you from lifting. Everybody got to start somewhere.
Lower a little more. Relax and avoid straining. Bend a little more.
And I feel like that is a huge problem. Like, that feeling of, like, starting at the bottom of it is really, really difficult. Especially if you're alone. If you have a friend to do it with, it's not so bad. But when you're working out alone, looking around and seeing everybody, I mean, I go to a gym that has a lot of really big dudes. And they're often lifting weights that weigh more than I do. And I'm just like, let me not go anywhere near that over there. No, thank you. Let me not get near them. They're scary. They're all very, very, very nice, but the amount of weight they can lift is like outrageous. Alright, I think we have time for one more set. What do you guys want to see? There's upper arms, glutes, aerobic. I don't know if I can't do the aerobic one. That's gonna have too much stuff that'll be heavy on my ankle. There's shoulders, legs, back, posture, chest. I can't do the stamina one right now. Flexibility, lower body, or traps. You have couches. You're gonna block yourself with couches so nothing gets hurt. Anything with lunge in the name scares you. Shoulder sounds good. Work on that shield. Back. Shoulders are back. Was there one that just straight up? Oh yeah, there is one that says shoulders. Alright. Do we have a tiebreaker? Who wants shoulders? Who wants back? Somebody give me a tiebreaker. Anything with lunge? Why do lunges scare you, DML? One of my favorite workouts, if you really, 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 really want to work on core and lower body and just amazingly burn the crap out of yourself, one of my favorite workouts, and they're long sets. You can make them shorter if you need to, but it's jump squats. You do 10 jump squats, which I shouldn't be jump squatting right now, but you do 10 of those, and then you do 10 standing lunges on each leg. So it's excellent. You'll notice that the first set you're like whatever, and then the next time you go to jump squat, your jump is gonna be like, you just can't do it anymore. Okay, back. We'll do the back set. see what we got on the back set. Beep, 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 boop, beep. Okay, this one's short. Alright. Hip lift. Here. I guess I'll rotate this way. It's a bit easier. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, there we go. It really is super specific about the angle of your legs.
Try this to work your core. Okay. Nicely
And I actually prefer to have a slightly tighter angle on my legs because I can get a better press through my glutes. So once it starts, it'll let you adjust it, but it wants it at a very specific angle to begin with.
Great. Fantastic. Good job. Keep it up. Nice. 5. Neat. Sharp. Very nice. 3. Fine work.
And I mean, these really target your glutes more than anything else. So, like, they're called glute bridges. They changed the name for some of the things. And I mean, a few of the names are regional, but it's like, yeah, it's decent for your back, but it's not. Is this standard plank or is this? Nope, it's having a few pike planks.
Well done. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Fine work. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Come on, register.
And return.
Didn't want to register. Come on.
Nicely done. Very nice. Fantastic. Good job. Amazing. Nice. Nice. Great. 5. Excellent. Awesome. Neat. 3. Nice. Perfect. Well done. Keep it up. 1 left. Right on. You made it. Overhead bend.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, something was
Try this to work your core.
interfering
Okay.
with it, I think.
And return.
Thing, I will return nice and slow. That's interesting, it takes away all my fire.
Yes. Yes.
It wants you to do it like fast or something?
Great. Keep it up. Okay. Amazing. Yes. Yes. Great. Nicely done. Great.
I think you get more benefit doing these slowly. I don't know why. For the points, at least, it seems to want me to return quickly.
Fantastic. Okay. 5. Okay. Excellent. Good job. 3. Neat. Sharp. Well done. Wonderful. 1 left. Nice. Flawless. Overhead side bend.
Side bendies.
Okay, let's move.
Down to the left.
On the engaged muscle.
Down to the right. Crisscross. I'm gonna say that every single time.
Nice.
Everybody tap your hands.
Fantastic. Very nice. Nice.
And sometimes I catch myself popping my hip out on these. It's really hard not to do that. So try to remind yourself not to do that.
Neat. Sharp.
Keep everything in the core and the glutes nice and tight so that you actually get a really good stretch.
Okay. 5. Great. Nicely done. Great. 3.
chair pose.
Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Work your lower body muscles.
And try not to let your knees point outward with this. If you need to adjust your heels to make sure that you're not rotating your knees out, do it.
Perfect! Warrior 3 pose.
Okay. Need to make sure I'm not going to kick anything. No, I'm good.
Bend slowly. Perfect. Lower a little more. There should be a straight line from heel to head.
I think a lot of times it wants me to go almost too low. See? But then it just registered right there. Like, I don't get that.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs. Bend slowly. It's okay to slightly bend your supporting legs. Bend a little more. Flawless!
I'll never get over the little beep 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 sounds he makes. They're so cute. Where did I lose 1 point? I don't think I've actually ever gotten a perfect 100 on any of these. I've got S rank on most of them. Mind you, it doesn't keep your rankings for these. That's another thing about this game. I wish it kept your data on the sets. It's like, when did I last do it? How many did I do? What was my score? Like, if you like to use the sets, I feel like you should have access to that data. But let me catch up with y'all real quick. I'll catch up with y'all. Oh no, Sai! Another do a jig. Thanks for reminding me that I need to go in and make that more expensive. You never liked squats, they hurt. You'll get better at them the more you do. But again, don't worry about squatting super deep. Worry about your form, keeping your ankles and knees aligned, stick that butt out. Getting used to really squeezing your glutes and sticking your butt really far out, for me, was the hardest part of squats. Because nobody's looking, nobody cares, but I always feel like people are staring at me if I'm in the gym squatting. And it's like, but you have to. You've got to stick your butt out and really engage your glutes. And you'll feel the difference once you actually manage to really, really do that. That by engaging the glutes, you get a lift that you otherwise didn't get when you were transferring all of that into your quads. So that took me a really long time to get right. You can't balance for crap with lunges. Work on your core some, DML. Getting a stronger core will help with that balance for lunges. The lunges that I find the most difficult to balance in are the Bulgarian split squat, where you have your leg up on something behind you. I kind of can't do it without something, but your leg is up on something behind you, and you're lunging on that other leg. Those are insanely hard to balance with once you start going into failure. Your strength is horrible? You can work on it, though. You can work on it. Yeah, they want you to go super low on this game. I bet you there's a way to trick it, though. Maybe stick something in between the controller and your leg so that it thinks the controller is further bent. Yeah, this game has no chill when it comes to squats. But in the actual game itself, the squats aren't worth much. They're not worth much. It's like, seriously? Squats are hard. Why aren't they worth more? What's up, Ona? Showing the correct positions. Dance, monkey, dance! Okay, Sai, I will dance in a moment. I failed my duties as a streamer. Well, I mean, I can't look at the screen while I'm actively working out, so... Hear you farting while doing that pose, Ona. It'll stretch the toots right out of you. Alright, well, I have 6 minutes to jig around for Sai. So let's pick some random jigs. I can bounce on one leg. I can't bounce on this leg, but I can do some jigs on one leg. Just one leg jigs. One leg jiggling. This music is perfect for it too. Gotta get that sway. Gotta do the Brock dance. Add the legs to the Brock dance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do some jigs. I could just do a stream that's just me dancing around a whole bunch. White girl dancing over. That's what makes it fun. That's why it's a jig. You haven't ripped your pants yet with squats. That should be the achievement, rip your pants with a squat. Well, it depends on what kind of pants you're ripping. Like, are you wearing squat appropriate pants? You're not gonna rip them. Here you go. I'll drop it low for you, Sai. That's for you. That's just for you. There's your jig. Oh, suit trousers. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I have this one suit that looks amazing on me, but God forbid I move too far in it because I would split pants. Because it's tight in the booty. Next time you'll work out with me? Got great spirit. Well, here's the thing. If I were in a room with wood floors, like my dance is ballet. So if you'd like, I could do ballet for you guys. But that's about it. that's what I've got. And I also haven't done ballet in, oh dear, I guess about a decade now. About a decade. Time passes very, very quickly. Don't break my other ankle. Actually, my primary turning foot is the broken ankle, so my turns are much better on one side than the other. I would say, oh, you did ballet, tap, and jazz for 15 years. Dang, Ona. I bet the ladies loved you. But Sai, so, oh, the Macarena? Oh, you like the Macarena? I don't even remember it. What's the next one after your shoulders? Oh, it's your head. And then you're like, hey, Macarena. But, my shirt speaks the truth today. The struggle, it is real. Oh, you can't read it. Hold on. I'll back up. There we go. Struggle is real. It's real. It's real. So, are you satisfied with all of your jigs? Real dumb? What's real dumb? The Macarena? Because, yeah, it is real dumb. But it's fun. But the lyrics of it are, like, disgusting, if you know what they actually say. I mean, the struggle can be real dumb, too. Yeah, that's true. I know my struggle is real dumb. But, so, Sai, I would say, oh god, river dance. I need somebody to teach me how to river dance. I bet I could do it if somebody would teach me. The struggle is dumb. That needs to be a shirt. Everybody's struggle is dumb. Oh, the struggles are dumb. We shouldn't have any of them. But I would say Sai for most of the things, and I need to try it myself. I need to actually on my way home from the doctor, I can go to the store. I was thinking of about a 10 to 12 inch diameter, um, like one of those bouncy balls that little kids bounce out in their driveways. The ones that are not quite basketball size but close. I was thinking one of those. The only difference is going to be that when you're pressing it, for anything that's forward press, you're fine. And for anything that's above, you're fine. But there are going to be a few of the pressing that are going to be hard. And then obviously you can't bow pull with that. So for bow pull, I would honestly recommend getting a piece of relatively flexible wood, like 3/4 inch round baseboard edging, and drill a hole in each side and put a string on it for your bow pulls. The only reason I know that is because I once made a bow for a costume, and it worked really, really, really well doing it that way. Oh, you have an actual bow. Well, then there you go. But yeah, I would say I'm gonna try it with a ball and see how I feel about most of the exercises with that. But yeah, even if you have a basketball, that's gonna be a little bit like it's not gonna have a lot of give, but you could try that. And then I'm gonna work on some other thoughts for an at-home replacement for that. So, uh-oh, I have an alarm going off. And that would be my alarm. Till it breaks and you smack yourself in the face. Well, you shouldn't be pulling it hard enough to break it. Don't pull it hard enough to break it, Ona. that struggle would be real. Oh, thank you for the host. Sadly, I'm actually just about to find somebody to raid, because I have the great joy of heading to the doctor now to get my ankle looked at again and get the bad news that I've been waiting for. But thank you. Thank you for popping in. So I have held an actual bow once, and this was back when I was still really, really out of shape. I could not, to get an Epic pickup. What kind of Epic pickups, like from Epic Game Stores, or like, no, they don't work with Best Buy, do they? What are you picking up? Yeah, start your Ring Fit. Hop on and I'll raid into you, Sunrose. I'll see. Ooh, surprises. Oh, well, thanks for hanging out with me, Sunrose. Yeah, pop in. Is it an EpiPen? Actually, yeah, you do in the event that you accidentally eat cheese, huh? Nobody gives side cheese. Don't do it. You'll kill him. Okay, so since we're gonna wait for Sunrose to get her stream started up for her Ring Fit of the day, I will bring you back over here to me, and we can chit chat while we wait. So that's something. We chit chat. Or we can just jam in our chair to this sweet, sweet music from the game. Wait, I have a friend who likes to do this dance right here. That's all he does. Or he does this. He like waggles his finger at you. Gotcha. Chair jigs are good. Because I can just sway my head. That's all I need. A good sway. My glasses are very dirty. The joy. And now I can't even read that because I'm blind as a bat. The joys of being blind. Woo! What is a good healthy condiment? None of the condiments. None of them. Don't mind me, I'm just using my camera to fix my hair. Let's see. Healthy condiment. So I try to avoid using most condiments because they're kind of adding extra just empty calories to most things. Really putting spices on things is a better way to to deal with it. Mustard is relatively low calorie. Certain kinds of relish can be okay, but most commercial relishes are loaded with sugar and other garbage. I'm not super huge on ketchup, but ketchup's not terrible. It's not terrible. There is a spicy ketchup that I like. I do love spicy ketchup. I still don't use it very often though. I don't know, like, I know a lot of children that love ketchup. I don't know a lot of adults that love ketchup. Yeah, I like spicy mustard. So you'll know, like, if there's a spicy version of it, that's the one I want. That's just me as a person. Like, if I can throw jalapenos on it, it's getting jalapenos on it. I mean, the other option is to, yeah, diced onions, diced tomato, like diced fresh tomatoes. Depending on what you're looking for, guacamole, obviously it's high in fat, but it's all good stuff as long as it's a once in a while, not all the time. Yeah, any kind of hot sauce like the Cholula or the Valentinas, those are all wonderful. I love that. I love that our fitness stuff has descended into a food chat. Food chat. All right, let me get on my dashboard so I can actually watch. Like, I just realized I'm not on my own dashboard. There we go. Now I will be able to see when someone hops on. I'm entertaining myself. It's called my salsa. Oh yeah. My salsa. Bland chicken is bland. Yes, bland chicken is definitely bland side. Let's see. With chicken, you can when you're like, are you boiling it or what are you doing with it? Because if you want to just take a chicken breast and throw it onto, like, make a little foil pouch, throw it on there, throw some lemon, and some pepper and some basil or whatever spice you want on there with it, and it's good. It's healthy. It's so anytime I have meat eaters over, making lemon pepper chicken is an easy to do way to make them happy. But also that I don't have to do a whole bunch of meat prep. So I don't think I have heard that song. Alrighty, Sad. We'll see ya. I'm gonna have to run out the door in like 3 minutes, so I might have to apologize to Sun if she doesn't pop on. You'll post it in the Discord? Yes, please do. Celtic Techno Burrito. I feel like I have heard that. I feel like I have heard that. Oh, okay, you're setting up. Alright. I just don't want to be late for my doctor's appointment. If you go ahead and hit live, even if you're like, just leave it on your starting up screen. I mean, they did put some serious jams in this game. It's pretty great. But yeah, for anyone who just ran in, I am about to run out, but we will be raiding into another Ring Fit stream. So if you hang on for a couple more minutes, we will be raiding into another Ring Fit stream. You're gonna run out real quick, but you'll be back. Alrighty, Sai. Have a good one. So what else do we want to talk about while we wait? Entertain me. Entertain me, my people. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game so far. You're gonna deal with your cardboard and recyclables. I hope they still take glass where you are. I have to hoard up all my glass like a crazy person and bring it to a special facility. They still take it for now. Lucky you. I am not that lucky. Alright, well, I tell you what, guys. I'm gonna real quick pop an ad break and run to the restroom, and then hopefully we can raid into some. Um, that's not plugged in. That's the next one. Okay, I have no idea if y'all can hear me at this point. But, okay, yeah, it looks like you guys can hear me. Okay, let me get that raid going. And I will see you guys later tonight for our other Thirsty Thursday stream. Here we go!